Good afternoon, ma. Okay, yesterday what we have discussed about the topic unit and output costing we have discussed, and even I have discussed the pro forma. So once again I will discuss the pro forma actually what is it is. Okay, after that we'll go to the problems. So here, so actually cost sheet. In cost sheet what we will take, ma, if suppose you want to produce a product, if suppose you want to produce a product or else you want to manufacture a product, so what are required? Raw material is required. Okay, in case of industry means what is required? Factory is required. Okay, office is required, and selling and distribution, all expenses will be there over there. So those all expenses we have to take it under cost sheet. Okay, nothing but all the expenses we will show in the cost sheet here. Okay, so actually what is the pro forma? Once you see here, direct materials consumed, under that opening stock of raw material we have taken, purchase of raw material, carriage on purchases, those all three things we have to add. From that, if any closing raw material is left, that should be deducted. Direct wages, direct expenses, any chargeable expenses are there means those all we have to take. Then you will be getting a prime cost. After that, for that what we have to do, we have to add factory overheads. Okay, for prime cost what we have to do, ma, we have to add factory overheads. If any scrap is sold, scrap value you have to deduct it. Afterwards, in question, if there is any opening stock of work in progress or else closing stock of work in progress is there in the question means, if opening is there, opening stock of work in progress is there means we have to add, closing stock of work in progress is there means we have to deduct it. Okay, works on, for that prime cost you have to add all these things, ma. Then you will be getting a factory cost or work cost. Again, for that factory cost what we have to do means we have to add administration overheads, nothing but office overheads we have to add. Then you will be getting a cost of production of goods sold. If suppose in the question opening stock of finished goods is given, closing stock of finished goods is given, opening stock should be deducted and closing stock of finished goods should be, opening stock of finished goods should be added and closing stock of finished goods should be deducted. Then you will be getting a cost of goods sold. What you will be getting, ma? Cost of goods sold. Again, for that what we have to do means we have to add selling and distribution overheads, nothing but if there are any selling expenses, those expenses you have to add it over. So after doing all these additions, then you will finally will be getting a cost of sales or total cost. Okay, here if suppose in the question net profit is given, you will be getting a sales, or if sales is given, you will be getting a net profit. So this is the cost sheet which we are going to see in this unit and output costing. Okay, now we go through the we will go through the short questions. So see here what he has given. Determine the prime cost from the following. He has given. Just here what we have to do means we have to calculate the prime cost here. Okay, what we have to do, we have to calculate prime cost. So direct wages he has given, chargeable expenses he has given, opening stock of raw material he has given, materials bought during the period he has given, closing stock of material, carriage inwards, carriage outwards, materials returned to supplier he has given. This is the information he has given, but once you see the question here, total cost sheet he has not asked. Only what he has asked, to prepare the prime cost, nothing but here we have to prepare only the prime cost. Okay, see the answer, ma, here how we have to prepare the prime cost here. Calculation of prime cost, same particular two amount columns we have taken here. First, the heading direct materials consumed, first opening stock of raw material is how much he has given in the question. Opening stock of raw material how much he has given, ma? Opening stock of raw material, see the question here, 10,000. So opening stock of raw material 10,000. Again, purchase of raw materials, what we have to do next? Purchase of raw material, pro forma wise only we are going here. Opening stock of raw material 10,000, purchase of raw material 60,000. Now we have to add both, you will be getting a 70,000. From that, okay, from that what I have done, ma? What I have done? Carriage inverse, I have added carriage inverse 1500. After adding the carriage inverse, how much I got here? 71,500 I got. How much I got, my here? 71,500. Again, for that, from that minus closing stock of raw material. So closing stock of raw material is how much here? 20,000. Closing stock of raw material is how much, my here? 20,000. We have to deduct that closing stock of raw material. You will be getting a 51,500. Again, minus materials returned to supplier. This point he has given in the question. So if any material is damaged or anything, or else if extra material is there, that materials is returned to whom? To the supplier. How much of material is returned to supplier? 1500. That 1500 should be deducted. 1500 should be deducted. You will be getting a 50,000. Next, add direct wages. direct wages 50,000, chargeable expenses 55,000. Add both, 55,000. 50,000 plus 55,000. Now prime cost is how much? 1,05,000. So once again I will explain this. See here. So here we are preparing a prime cost. In cost sheet only, cost sheet one part here we are preparing. Up to prime cost only we are preparing here. So once you see here, first what we have taken, opening stock of raw material we have taken. After that add purchase of raw material. So for 10,000 we have added 60,000. How much we got? We got there 70,000. Next what we have done? Carriage inverse. What we have done, carriage inverse 1500 we have added. Total how much we got? It 71,500. From that what we have deducted? Closing stock of raw material we have deducted, that is 20,000. So 51,500 we got. Next, from that what we have deducted? Materials returned to supplier we have deducted, that is how much? 1500. After deducting how much we got? 50,000. Next, direct wages, chargeable expenses. So both the expenses we have taken, and how much we got here? 55,000. Now add 50,000 plus 55,000. Total prime cost is how much here? 1,05,000 we got. So here once you see my question, in question one thing we have not taken, carriage outwards. So why we have not taken this carriage outwards? Means carriage outwards comes under selling and distribution overhead. Okay, here carriage outwards we have not taken. Why we have not taken carriage outwards? Means carriage outwards will comes under selling and distribution. That's why I have not taken carriage outwards here. Okay, why? Because he has asked only to prepare a prime cost. Clear ma? After this I will send you the second question. Second question you have to do and WhatsApp me. Clear?